Hello everybody, I am that British lad, and I'm here today playing Home. It is a unique horror game, and I have no idea what it's going to be about. So this should be fun. Let's go ahead and get started then. That house, where was I? You were in there, what is this? There's a body lying on the floor. Who was it? The world may never know. Something's... the ceiling has a leak. You should get that looked into, house owner. The desk had a computer, some papers on it, and a single drawer to snoop. Of course you open it. Receipts pin and a blurry photo looked like a store of some kind. Why did it look so familiar? And maybe you owned the store. Blood on the wall that smelled fresh and sickening. That does not look fresh. It looks like mud. Looks precisely like mud. Well, so far so good. I noticed that I limped as I moved down the stairs. Coming, seeing Raquel, Rukul. I was upset. She looked afraid. I shook my head and tried to clear it. I knew I should head downstairs, try to find a way out. Perhaps so, my dear friend. The shelf was full of books on local history, hunting. The owner knew about the area. What if the owner is you? What if you're the owner? What was that? Oh, nothing. An old dining table covered in dirty dishes. The two liquor. Well, if the smell was turning your stomach, you probably have a bad history with liquor. Black and white photo. Of course you took the photo. I slipped the photo in my pocket. Maybe this would help me find some answers. What kind of answers are we looking for here, bud? More stairs. Great. We'll just continue on, though. What are you? A thin gray mouse was stuck in a trap. Look frantic. Of course you saved the poor little thing. Maybe it'll help you later on. Maybe it'll transform into Weremouse and save the day. I don't know. A collection of rusty tools. These look like they... why were they in the shed? Well, maybe the guy doesn't have a shed. How do you know he has a shed? Do you own this house? Photo is similar to the old photo picked up. Yes, of course, push the switch. It depressed smoothly into the wall. I heard a faraway click somewhere. That guy in the photo looks like you. Something must have opened somewhere. I don't know. Maybe. Because we'll have to go through all the houses all over again and look. We'll start at the top floor. La 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 la. The man's face looked like the man in the photo I had. Oh no. Oh no, the owner's dead. Oh no. The owner is dead. What do we do, Melons? The owner's dead. I don't know. The man is dead. Well, what in the world did that switch do? Let's do something here. I really shouldn't have been going through the stuff to get my fingerprints everywhere. Well, it doesn't really matter. That man died in the hallway. What was the blood doing there? How about I get copyrighted for that? That would suck, wouldn't it? That'd suck really badly. Well, where did this clicking come from? There was scribbles all over, kinds of scraps of paper, something about a water tower. Did he mean the one by the old train? How do you know about the old train yard? Huh? How long have they been rotting? This man upstairs didn't look like he'd been dead a long time. What if you killed him? What if you're the murderer? What if that was that Weremouse, huh? What if it was the Weremouse? Well, I guess the only last place we have to look is downstairs. Window. Is that a window? Looked like hell. My clothes were dirty and torn. Nope, that was... The bathroom was spotless. Everything had been wiped to a sheen. I wondered if it was the man's wife who did the cleaning. Or him. I don't know. Let's look around. There was a photo development tray lying on the floor. Some leftover negatives were sticking out, but they were pretty blurry. Thought I saw what looked like the treetops. Looked like treetops. Well, I don't know. We haven't gone outside. I don't even know if we can. The front door was blocked by a pile of furniture. I knew I had to find another way out. Well, darn. What now? Hush. Oh, man. Did that come from the bathroom? Yeah, wow. Wow, no, it didn't come from the bath. Jeez. Whew. That got me. That got me. Ooh. The door was taped up. Smell, I guess it led to the kitchen. I gave the door a hard shove. To my surprise, it cracked open. Well, perfect. I love when doors crack. Hey, it was the warehouse. There were sheets of paper all over the kitchen table. It looked like a series of names were written down, but they were too smudged to read. I could only make out a few of the notes. Keycard, Ocker, last one, I promise. It didn't make much sense. Obviously, there's either a keycard in the locker, and it's the last locker, and he promises that it's there, or you need a keycard to get into the last locker. Keycard. Last locker, okay, well, we gotta find a locker now, I guess. Where would we find a locker at? Okay, I'm guessing we're gonna move this here box. The box looked heavy, but there were marks on the floor. It had obviously been moved before. Maybe I had found a way out. Yes, move that darn box. I heave that box. Heave it like you've never heaved before. It looked again at the photo. I wondered where the wife was. My leg was in terrible shape, but I had to get out. Yes, we have to get out of here. What is this? Footprints in the dirt looked more like a lot of traffic. Maybe this is like the Underground Railroad. That's the word. I forgot to read that. Let's read it again. The guy upstairs must have done this, but oh, I missed it. The newspaper clippings from the local paper. They were all about murders in town over the last few years. Wait. There were photos. Photos of our house. What the hell was that about? Maybe I should have looked around more, tried to find some kind of information. I looked everywhere. There was no more information. A work table covered in papers, dirt, and a handgun. I hated guns. Of course you take that handgun. You don't know what we're going to encounter. What if we encounter that werewolf? Oh, another ladder. Great. It was so dark down there, and the smell, the air smelled stale and putrid. I couldn't believe what I saw. What was this place? The desk looked old and was caked with grime. The stagger covered with names and scratched out illegible notes written out. Heave, he, ha, ho, ha, wa, raf, wa, wa, bra. Fooswada! Oh, no. Door. Doors. Skeletons. Looked like to be bones half dug into the ground, and the remains looked old. The faded It looked like the clothes the woman was wearing in the photo I found. Was this the man's wife? Examine it again. I wonder why. What would have found it and dug deeper? Ooh. That's a question to be answered, isn't it? That is, what is this? Some kind of homemade rack slung together with poorly cut wood and rope. It was caked with old blood. Somebody didn't actually use that, did they? The smell in the room was like old grease and rot. I wasn't getting any closer to finding anything useful. I'll take that. Rusted hooks. The butcher hung from the ceiling. They look like worn. Wow, that's great. Crudely made shelf. They look like cans. Corrosive labels. What is this? It looked like a cage. It was small. Something was in the bottom. That place was getting worse all the time. I knew I had to keep moving. A lot of ladders. Some kind of old boxes. They looked like they were years old. Wait a minute. These boxes had old clothes in them. Clothes I remembered throwing out after Raquel and I moved to town. What the hell were they doing here? I think you, my friend, have a Class A stalker on your hands. Hello? Squeakies? Squeak. Where'd they go? Yeah, bats. I remembered noticing the broken ladder, and I had to be careful. Alright, let's not climb down it then. If we need to be careful, let us not climb down. I wasn't the only one that just heard the whispering, was I? Right? I'm not insane. There was a rope hanging there. I wasn't sure how to study it. Of course you took that rope. Maybe the broken ladder. He's well, who are you? Still want to know where that whispering was coming from. I'm not big on whisperers. Safely. Yes, use that darn rope. I could hear a faint hum and the smell from before started to get worse. Ooh, that worse smell. Ugh. Candles and another paper. Bunch of old newspaper, wheat pasted together. A message had been hastily smeared on it. Keep out, danger due to cave-in. I wanted nothing more than to get out of here. Well, judging by that scrawled up piece of paper, you're not getting out of here. In one way or another, I don't think you're getting out of here alive. I could still feel a faint impression of the rope I had slid down as I pressed against the heavy metal door. It was probably for the best that I hadn't jumped. The ache in my leg was bad enough as it was. If I could have, though, I would have run straight out of those awful tunnels. Who would keep such a place? At least I thought I had found. At least I thought I had found that old handgun. It seemed to work, and from the smell of it, it had been used already. I kept the gun in my pocket. It seemed a familiar weight there. Were you a cop in a past life? An exposed ventilation shaft. Maybe someone crawled through there, but it was so high that must have been a sore landing. My leg ached just thinking about it. There was dirt on the ground. It looked wet, and there was some grass smeared within it. Odd, there was similar dirt on my own shoes. I'm telling you, you are the murderer! You killed these people! What is that? Disgusting. It was a mess of filthy trash garbage bags. There were rips and tears in most of the bags. What looked like an old videotape was sticking out. Did I take the tape? Yes, you took the tape. I wasn't sure what I had hoped to discover with the tape, but I took it anyway. I did not want to keep digging through this mess. Well, then we shall leave, so we don't have to dig through that awful mess anymore. I could hear a faint trickling sound, like water. What was that? Probably water. You know, water's a casual thing. Exit. Yes, here we go. That was a short game. There was a rusty ladder sunk in the water, which smelled disgusting. I knew I couldn't climb down that. Maybe I could find a way to drain the putrid water. It's not just water, it's putrid water. Absolutely putrid water. A kitchen knife covered in drying blood. Thinking about it made me sick. I didn't even want to touch it. Did I take the knife? Yes, you took the knife. I slipped the knife into my boot since I had the gun in my pocket. Did I really need all this? Yes, you need all of it. What if a murderer shows up and tries to kill you? What if you're the murderer and you try to kill yourself? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, what was that? The door was locked. There was a musty smell from inside. The door was locked. There was oh, let me in. What is this? I wasn't sure what I thought it was. Some kind of regulator. I had no idea how it worked. I thought I could turn this water valve to shut off the water. Did I turn it? Yes, you did turn it. Did I do anything to this? Through the dust, I could see handprints from the previous use. Probably from whoever worked in these sewers. Well, that's all the time we have for this video, guys. Just remember, you're nobody until somebody loves you, and then somebody is me. I love all of you. I'm not sure what to think of this game yet. I think it's gonna get worse, probably. Yeah, probably. Well, I will see all of you in the next video. Bye!